Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera, selamat malam, salam madani, salam reformasi, salam lawan tetap lawan daripada saya, Ali Romli. Kita tahu pukul 9 tadi ada forum yang melibatkan Perdana Menteri kita Anwar Ibrahim. Saya dah imagine kalau Anwar Ibrahim ni diganti oleh Hadi Awang ke Muhyiddin ke, dia tak tahulah bagaimana pentas World Economic Forum di Davos, Switzerland. Agak menarik ya, sempat saya edit, saya taruhkan subtitle lah dalam Inggeris Okey, kita dengar ni video dulu
For coming back after 13 years.
May I reiterate this point to suggest that we are fortunate to be in the region, relatively most peaceful and fastest growing economy, very pragmatic policies, but we are able to do that primarily because the relations and the trust among leaders is exemplary. I'm not exaggerating, but I don't find that sort of level of trust and friendship among countries engaging on all issues, even what is deemed to be rather contentious, in a very frank, friendly manner. So we have built that consensus not to just use this forum, ASEAN, as just for diplomatic and peaceful resolution, which is very critical. I think we have passed that. Even in the more contentious issue like Myanmar, we have that consensus to reach an agreement through a 5-point consensus. We are working towards it. I think Julie will probably highlight that a bit. But
kita tahu Anwar Ibrahim telah dilantik sebagai pengerusi ASEAN. Tanggungjawab besar menyelesaikan isu-isu Myanmar, isu-isu Timor Leste. Ucap terima kasih banyak-banyak Anwar Ibrahim ni. Saya tak tahu, mungkin kerana Timor Leste diterima masuk dalam forum konsensus ASEAN ini. Tu dah bayangkan boleh tak Muhyiddin ke ataupun Hadi Awang berada di sepentas bercakap mengenai world economy, world diplomatic, mengenai hala tuju ekonomi, pelbagai teknologi boleh ke? Tak boleh imagine kan?
But then for this year, the understanding or the consensus is to focus first on energy, ASEAN energy grid, alternative technology, energy that covers the whole of former Indochina, Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, the Philippines, and including the undersea cable from Sarawak. So which means that sort of a more pragmatic way of resolving not only our economic demands because of the huge interest in data centers being placed, because the requirements for water and electricity is now critical. So we have to address that. At the same time, deal with climate issues, notwithstanding what others think or feel. We in ASEAN feel that this is our priority. This is something which is critical for our future. Then second is connectivity, is digital, includes AI. So the region is now focusing on this issue so that there is better understanding between these countries. But again, the fundamentals still remain economy. People say, of course, they are contending forces, competing among ourselves. Not necessarily so, because we share, and I think there's enough of interest into the region, Malaysia and the region generally being attractive. We are more concerned also about the principle of inclusivity. You have to be sustainable, but you have to be inclusive, which means we do not neglect countries. We tend to engage and form a policy that will benefit one another. Because if you do not cater for that, then there will not be peace and tranquility among neighbors, as you have seen in the case of Myanmar. So I think I would end at that, but just by reiterating an earlier point, which is very critical, which many people have in my meetings in Africa, Middle East, and of course Europe and America, people have underestimated that importance of building that sort of trust, of working together, of focusing on these fundamentals. As a trading country, Malaysia, as a trading region, we take that position that we should continue to engage and attract American investors, Europe in a more aggressive manner, China, which is very important as our neighbor, and continue to do so with countries Australia, India, etc. And I think this is what we call in ASEAN centrality, that we are able to engage and navigate. Of course, more precarious. The problem is not our problem, is forced upon us, and we should not be compelled to take positions against anyone. David, thank you.
Thank you. Ya. Hebatnya PMX kita di pentas World Economic Forum di Davos. Siapa lagi? Kat Malaysia, Rafizi ya seorang yang boleh. Orang lain saya tak yakin. Ibu nama? Wan Fayhsal. Wan Fayhsal. Adi awak. Tak ada kot.